read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and you figure out like everyone who wants to start. I advise, if you haven't read that book, go read it.
So talk a little bit about getting into real estate. So you had mentioned, wanting to take funds and, buying single family properties. Why did you want to make that transition into real estate, or why did you want to get your feet wet into real estate to begin with? Kind of what was it going to accomplish for you? And then did you see at that time a path of like, oh yeah, I think I might do this more down the road, or did it just kind of evolve over time?
I was in my early 20s when I first started to get involved with it, and I'd seen my dad. So I grew up and had, the privilege of seeing his lifestyle, and I think a lot of it came from having real estate. And so he specifically was in commercial triple net properties, usually like single tenant operations, but I just saw that he didn't have to go to work that often, and I wanted that too. And I knew as you read these books, read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and you figure out like everyone who wants to start. I advise, if you haven't read that book, go read it. Um, and I just got started, and the one day there wasn't honestly much thought to it. I always share this with people because sometimes it feels out of touch. But if you want to get involved and you want to do it yourself, like to learn the ropes, single family is a very good way to start. It's not going to cash flow much. Don't quit your day job, but it will help you, understand how the business works, and you don't have to overcomplicate things. I'm not kidding, to where the first couple of properties, it was no more, underwriting than on a napkin. Maybe, what's my mortgage? What will rent be in this neighborhood? Don't overthink it, and just get started, because when you get stuck, then you're stuck on the sidelines, and for every couple of years that go by, the window closes for you getting involved. And also it's you lost another couple years of that tenant paying off your property. So do not overcomplicate stuff when you want to first get involved. Start with your local market, something you can drive by and touch, and I think that will help you get involved.